Hello, little seasoners, and welcome to the Third Advent YouTube channel. Please visit my YouTube channel profile and About page to find my Google Drive link so you can view and or download my free study book. We are on page 50 of the Third Advent study. Today's topic is Sagittarius Teapot, and that can be located at the Milky Way's galactic or near the galactic center of the Milky Way. The top of the kettle is connecting, or the pyramid, the top of that pyramid is connecting to Cos Borealis and or Lambda. And again, I think that's the beam of light in the right eye of Jesus Christ, which we've talked about in earlier videos as well as earlier pages of this book. We have two examples that we will be taking a look at while we investigate Sagittarius Teapot. And what I wrote was, using the septenary cipher and the celestial numbers, the two instances illustrate Gregorian timelines that are identical. So we're going to get two examples of a season that I theorize is 360 years from Revelation 20, verse 3, as well as possible Third Advent year, or the end of the world, if you will, or Revelation chapter 20, verse 11, the Great White Throne Judgment, 2025 on the Gregorian calendar, which could be the 7,000th year and or the 6,000th year. And on the Jewish Hebrew year, it'd be targeted around 5785. Example one, we just placed Sagittarius Teapot into the septenary cipher. And when it was decoded, we came up with 56 and 25 for each word. And those two sums, gematria totals, were added together to give us 81. And the esoteric calculation was 56 for Sagittarius times the gematria total 81 equals 4536. We next took 4536 and broke it down the reduction of multiplication. So each number was multiplied to itself. 4 times 5 times 3 times 6 equals 360. So another example of 360 possibly being a season. We took 25 from Teapot, multiplied that by the 81 total gematria total. We got 2025. And as we've done numerous times before, we just took 2025 equals the Gregorian year 1665 AD, if you will. For those who are new, just a quick review, 1665 on the Gregorian calendar is speculated to be, theoretically of course, the Gregorian year that the 1,000 years ended and the 360 theoretical season from Revelation 20 verse 3 starts and would possibly end in 2025. So that would be the circa 1665 through 2025 would be the timeline or time frame of what the little season could be looking like or estimated as on the Gregorian calendar. The second example, we used the esoteric shuffle was applied, and I have a little key for everybody to see. And 915 is the same as the first Advent of 59, so 159. So the numbers were just scrambled, and there's three Advents, 159, 259, 359. They were scrambled. And we're looking to find 2025 in this example. I took the heavenly signs numbers as well as the future Third Advent of Jesus Christ, or 359, which was esoterically shuffled again to 935. We added all three potential Advent theories together, and we got 2775. The reduction of 2775, 27 was multiplied to 75. And that is how we came up with 2025 from the information written in the stars. Next, we're going to be finding 360. So I took the first Advent and the second Advent, which have been fulfilled. And instead of 159, I wrote 915. Instead of 259, I typed in 925. And through reduction of 915, it was 9 times 15 equals 135. And the second example of the second coming fulfilled, or the return of Christ, was 259, and it was written as 925, reduction, and it was 9 times 25 equals 225. Those two sums, 135 and 225, were added together to give us 360. So the two examples in number 2 show us 2025 and 360 example again. We just simply took that information, subtracted them from each other, and we got 1665 for a second time as a second confirming possible witness to this theory and timeline that the heavenly numbers as well as the future Third Advent included, and the secret way that Sagittarius Teapot could be revealing to us through esoteric information of using the septenary cipher and how it's decoded and what this alphanumeric cipher can be teaching us with these numbers when we know how to break them down properly. Now, there are many different ways. Again, I'm using my methodological tools and cherry picking, and I'm finding when I use the same systems over and over again, I'm getting similar results, and just grabbing all those examples with the similar results and showing in the book as well as in the videos explaining what I did and how I came to this. Now, continuing in the last portion of example 2, we had a finding 490, which is Daniel chapter 9, verse 24, 70 weeks times 7 gives you 490-year period. And that can be done with the sum of the 3 advents added together, 915, 925, 935, 2775 sum, had all 4 of those numbers multiplied out. So 2 times 7 times 7 times 5 gives you 490. And we can just simply subtract that from 5640. And as we know, that gives us the key year 5150 for Daniel chapter 9 to theoretically solve the timelines from 924 through 927. Once we have the inaugural year of when we include or implement the first year, we can have the end year by the prophecy of 490. So 5150 plus 490 gives us that timeline theoretically. What are your thoughts? I thought I would bring another example of how we continually may be getting information told to us through man's savvy, clever ways using this cipher, and what's written in the stars also through these examples I'm showing you can theoretically be a proof, and only a theoretical proof, that this is a timeline worthy of considering. And just once again, I want to claim and disclaim that I'm not saying 2025 is the end of the world. We don't know. Only time will tell, and I am definitely not trying to be a false teacher or deceive anybody. I'm just bringing to everybody's attention that we might be at the end of the little season, and Revelation 20 verse 11, the great white throne judgment, might be at hand. Thank you for listening. Please download my free study book in the Google Drive link on my homepage. It'll also help if you'd like to subscribe and give this channel a thumbs up. Please pray for me that I don't say anything false or untrue or mislead anybody. Again, this is just a theoretical study. Got some more interesting examples to come up in the next few videos and pages of this book about the heavenly sign. And we have collaborative information that will match this information we're discussing now. Quite eye-opening in my opinion. Once again, thank you for listening, and until the next video.